I'm Kevin Gabbert, and this is my 2000 Mercedes SL500. So I was never really into cars as a kid. I grew up living in Alaska. The car scene was very small. I had a buddy, Logan, in high school, and he knew every single car just by looking at it. And I thought that was the coolest thing, that he could memorize cars and tell what they were just by looking at them. So it kind of inspired me to get into cars, and that's where my journey started. I bought a 2003 Subaru Impreza and started modifying it, learning how to work on it, teaching myself the basics. You know, something would break, I'd learn how to fix it. But really, that's kind of how I got into cars, was by accident, just because I ran into this guy who moved there from Washington and knew all this stuff that I didn't know about and I wanted to learn. So the car itself isn't necessarily meant as, you know, the fastest car. It's not really meant to burn the tires, although it can. But you know, it's mainly meant as a touring, cruising car. So that's kind of what I took it as. And you know, I used to be into the floor it, do a pull, floor it, do a pull all the time, constantly. And this really made me slow down and enjoy just, you know, driving in the middle RPM range instead of constantly flooring it to redline and everything. And so I would say, out of all of the mods I've done to the car, you know, I've put coilovers on it, put wheels on it, done an exhaust, and that's basically it. My favorite mod, I would say, is the exhaust. You know, I did a resonator muffler delete, and I'm all about doing DIY stuff, learning as you go, figuring it out. You know, you break something along the way, oh no, figure out how to fix that too. So, you know, I did the exhaust myself, and I had a lot of time laying under the car, figuring out exactly how I want it to look, how I want it to sound, what material I want to use. The exhaust is probably the thing I've spent the majority of time on with the car. So I'm really proud of it, really happy how it sounds too. It has a great sound, and it's not raspy, not too loud, not too quiet. And overall, it made the driving experience just that much better and made me really fall in love with the car. So the plaque on the windshield is a stamp from the Mercedes factory, and they put those on there for the original windshields that come with any of the cars when they produce them from Mercedes. So the signature on there, his name is Daimler, and on those little plaques on the windshield, or the sticker, that represents the factory windshield. That's the original windshield that came in the car when it rolled off the production line. So to still have that on the car is just truly incredible, and amazing that there's, you know, no cracks in the windshield or anything, knock on wood. But you know, it's just incredible to have something well preserved like that. And you know, it's really a piece of history at this point, almost 25 years old piece of glass. That's crazy, especially a windshield. You know, with being daily driven, almost 140,000 miles at this point, you would expect a rock chip or something to happen. So again, you know, knock on wood.